I was in prayer last night, and something the Holy Spirit brought up was my identity and how far I've come with my identity in Him. I grew up in a family where the women's identity was completely and utterly wrapped up in being a wife and being a mother. And if you weren't those things by a certain age, you were essentially seen as it's crazy. It's almost like, back in the day, but like you were essentially seen as like, all right, what are you doing? Or like, who are you? Like they don't see you as an individual. And I needed so desperately for God to show me who I was outside of labels, outside of specific things that society deems our importance. You know what I mean? Especially in Black culture. I now have an idea of who I am, what it is that I want, my desires, my goals, my dreams, my visions, all of these things that came from God. And those things are what fulfill me. Those are the things that keep me going. Those are the things that I look forward to and that I'm excited about. And it's not like my identity is wrapped up in these things that I used to idolize. And if I didn't have those things, I was lost. The enemy feeds on people to not know who they are. The enemy feeds on you to wrap up your identity in certain things. And if those things fall through, you're lost, you're confused, you're depressed, all the things, right? He feeds on that. And the moment you are solid in who God says you are and being able to see yourself through God's lens and not being shaken by whatever you're struggling with, going through, and things aren't happening in your timeline, when you begin to release that and allow God to allow you to be present in this moment and recognizing what it is that He says or deems as, this is who you are, this is what I see in you, this is what we're going to accomplish. And again, being present in that and not focusing on, well, I haven't done these things yet, I haven't reached these milestones, all of it, right? When you begin to focus on what God has called you to, all the things that you idolized, all the things that your identity was wrapped up in, fall away, and you become so strong and sturdy in your current, in your present, in your moment, in your faith, in all the things. It just really truly begins to fall away. And I'm so grateful that that's something that God has reminded me of, that who I am now and how far I've come.